Hi everybody, welcome back to Octavia's Insight. Thank you for joining me tonight. We will be looking into the week of November 22nd for all air signs, sun, moon, rising. Air signs, what we have going on for November 22nd. We're going to start off with Gemini, move on to Libra, and close off with Aquarius. Let's see what we got going for our air signs. Sun, moon, rising. Please don't forget, if you do not know what your moon rising signs are, to take a look at astro.com, put in the information to get your natal chart, and then you can take a look at the other videos once you know what your moon and rising signs are. Gemini, what do we have, Gemini, for you? See what challenges you may be facing, what you may be doing, what you may have on your mind. Money might be on your mind. A vehicle might be on your mind. Traveling might be on your mind. There's a lot of things that might be on your mind. And you are ready to take action, but you're unable to move at this time. It looks like, to me, Gemini, sometimes with the Five of Pentacles, we need to watch our health. We might have to make an appointment or keep an appointment with the doctor. There may be talk about furthering your, like a plan, a progress plan for your health. It could even be mental health. There might be a plan to keep you feeling stable. That's what I'm getting with these two cards here. It may be a good idea for you to, if you haven't already, seek a counselor or someone who is advising you. Like, this is something that looks like you are trying to take the right action and make the right decision, but you have to make sure you have the right person or guidance to move forward. And when you're going to move forward, like if you're thinking of moving, what is it that you need to do? What do you have to take care of financially, so that way you can get to the other side or the other place that you're trying. There's a couple of change of sceneries here. It goes like, for me, like maybe in the month of December, you may even get a form of communication that is going to allow you to pay off a debt. And when you pay off this debt, you will feel more secure in making plans for the future. So you see how the scenery in each card changes. But it ends beautifully with the Queen of Pentacles. It looks like, you know, everything is full of life. Where it started off kind of barren, feeling kind of left out in the cold, but just taking action, taking matters in your own hands, and making the right decisions and getting the right advice at the right time is going to allow you to put a plan together, and from that plan you're going to know what steps and what things you need to take care of, so that way you can have your serenity now place. And I think wherever it is, if this is you mentally, I feel like if you were feeling kind of left alone, or it was a disturbing place mentally, I see that you are getting to a better place. Those are the messages I'm actually getting for you, Gemini. It's really quite interesting, but I see it happening because of you, because you decide to take control of your situation, and because you do, you find success, and you find that you are enough or can do a lot even on your own. It just seems to me like you have been down on yourself for a little bit, but time is going to show that the effort you're putting in to turn things around is going to truly pay off. I think that's a beautiful way to end this read. But you know, the other thing, Gemini, that I'm seeing with you, it's if you want to leave a home or a land or a location, it's going to take also work. It's going to take you time to pay off creditors. You're going to have to take care of, disciplinary debts, things that were, bought into a collection agency. Once you gain control of that, you're going to find that there's more stability because you have less of a debt. Yeah, so I think that's good for you too, as far as advice for this week coming, to take the time to look at your finances to see what it is that you want, where you want to go, and how you're going to get there, and really make the plans that you need to in order to achieve your goals. All right, Gemini, that was not bad. Now, what do we have for our Libra friends? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. What kind of upcoming challenges you may be facing? What do you need to do? What kind of guidance can assist you for the week of November 22nd? No way. Nope. I gotta redo this. Those are the same cards of the Gemini folks. So let me shuffle these much more better, because that is not... Actually, let me sage it a little bit more. Remove that energy. It's feeling a little heavy. Let's remove that. Freshen up the cards as we move on to Libra. Maybe there's some Libras out there who don't want to get read. Don't want to know what's going on. That's kind of funny though. Let's move this over. Make sure it falls where it should. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we have? What do you need to know? What do you need to do? What do you... Boy, that must be... That actually startled me a little bit. I thought we were going to have the same cards. All right, listen, Libra. You got to work. You got to work for what you want. I know you're feeling tired, but you're almost there. You're almost there. There's a new opportunity that is... that you just cannot take a break until you get there. If you have to work multiple jobs to make up for the finances you require for your stability, the King of Pentacles for me sometimes notes a secure home, being able to see it grow, knowing how to make use of the financial rewards you get, whether it's in clothing or food or a home, or even, decorating your home. You have to work hard, and this is not the time to be like giving up. This is a time, in fact, for you to seek other employment or seek other work, even if it's a part-timer, because you've been resting a lot. You've been taking a lot of breaks. You've been wanting a mental break for some time, and it's been given to you. Like, you actually have had opportunities to take a break, but now You got to get back on the horse. You got to get back on, carrying what is yours and not what is other people's responsibility, because you might feel a bit of a burden to assist, an elderly person or a person who's like a mother or father to you. You might be feeling loyalty to this individual, but you might be picking up the burden that really isn't yours to pick up. And the way you make sure that you are being fair to yourself and others is that you have to have your own things. You have to have your own home, your own clothes, your own food. You have to have your own, and that's the only way that you're going to come out of this rut. With the Ace of Pentacles is saying, listen, I offered you a new opportunity, and you just at this time decided to go the hard road. And though you're not feeling your situation, or you're not looking forward to a female and male, energy or people, you have to learn how to communicate what it is that you don't want, not only to others, but to yourself. It's almost like you have to say the truth to yourself. And you have to be very realistic. Try to understand, Libra, that sometimes, if you look at this card, he's resting, he's pale, he's yellow. And you won't get to this place by just sleeping and meditating and wishing on money so you can get your stability. No, you have to, like the Queen of Wands, have the energy to multitask, to work more than one job, to be able to take care of herself and her things. You're not tapping into the energy of a Queen of Wands, but you're finding ways to pick up energies of other people and not seeing what it is that you really need for yourself. So you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. And if it's that you're concerned about, let's say, a mother figure that may not be feeling well, that's not for you to put aside your wants, your desires, your energy, your work for that. You have to move forward, okay, Libra? If you communicate, you will always have the luck of getting employment wherever you go, Libra. Is that you have to want it more than other people want it for you. Okay, Aquarius, my friends. What do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? I have the lovely, a lovely cousin of mine who is an Aquarius. I haven't seen her in over a decade. And it just felt so good to be with someone that brings my heart so much joy. And anyway, I really enjoy my time with my Aquarius cousin. I actually really enjoy my time with my Aquarius friends. They're very unique. I love them all. Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we have for Aquarius for the week of November 22nd? All right. You're digging in deep. You're digging into a higher energy, your high self. Because you're feeling, sometimes this card has it's what I call the battered woman syndrome, where someone is like beating you, or either they beat you up verbally. Sometimes it could be physical abuse, physical, mental, verbal abuse. So all three of those areas in your life, you may feel beat up and drained. It's kind of a little bit tied and not knowing and unsure as to what steps to take. Feeling a little bit protective of your heart space and making sure that nobody manipulates what you have. Okay. However, these two together kind of connects. Temperance says with patience, and also it's my Aquarius sign, by the way. This energy, giving energy back and forth will come easily for you, Aquarius, because you're with Archangel Raphael. He heals the wounded heart. Okay. And also this is my my high self, my guardian angel. So it looks lovely in terms of spiritually protected. Though you may physically want to hold on to things, don't hold on too long. In this case, the Four of Pentacles sometimes wants to leave town, wants to kind of escape, and keep everything to themselves, where they're going, what they're holding, even their knowledge. They kind of want to keep it to themselves, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But Temperance says in time, you're going to do what you're destined to do, what your high self is asking you to do, and that is to share your energy, but to share your energy also to those who give you energy. So it has to be a equal, not equal like in terms of quantity, but equal in terms of the energy that is receiving and is coming back, you know. I think also with the shadow card of the Five of Wands, where I consider that to be a base. The overall shadow of this card is disputes, disagreements with your peers or with a group of people. But this also says to kind of stay out of it, you know. Watch the group itself is going to end up in a disagreement with you not even involved. And that's very interesting. So now I'm seeing that. I'm thinking that there may be a protection, either your guardian angel, definitely a higher self, that they're like, you know, tame whatever is going on inside you, because you are divinely protected. This is crazy, Aquarius. And it's almost like stay tuned. Stay tuned, because there's going to be a situation where you're going to be able to be the observer and kind of see things unravel. I'm really curious how that's going to work out for you guys. Also, Aquarius, if you're thinking of moving, take a look at your financial situation. There is, this feels like you're going to be in two different lands. And I think it's going to feel like you're traveling more now to another location, and it almost feels like home, but you still have your foot in another land and that needs your attention, and it gives, either you're giving stability or that land or location gives you stability. So there's like, okay, so there's like two things going on with this card. One foot is in the water, which to me is your foot in the spiritual world, and the other one is actually on land, your foot in the this world, the earth world, the land, you know. So it's kind of saying that you have to, if it's not physically two lands, then it is the two dimensions that you're going in and out of, that you're kind of traveling through. Allow that to happen, because that is going to bring the answer, and situations are going to come into light because you have that entry. It's almost like the veil is very thin and you can go in and out of it. It's really interesting, Aquarius. So you may be focusing more on a spiritual land, if you will a spiritual project, but fully understanding that you need the finances to make a move. So kind of, I think you're going to find the right combination to mix your spiritual gifts with the material needs of this world. You're going to combine it really nice. It's going to be challenging, but it's going to give you what you need when you decide to leave town, if you will. All right, Aquarius, that's all I have for you. I hope this resonates. If it does, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget Tuesday night at the clubhouse. I like to do a little daily energy reading for everyone. And if there's a need for, or you desire to have a one-on-one reading with me, please check out my website or do a quick mini read at the clubhouse, and that's donation based. Until then, bye for now. Have a good one.